Hey, good morning, folks. MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa here with the MLive Morning Weather Update. Watching a storm system for us that will be forming to our south and now looks like missing us just to the east for most of us. Maybe not for the Detroit area, Ann Arbor, but even there, it's backed off quite a bit over the last 24 hours. And just a couple of words about Hurricane Melissa. Now the air pressure down to 896, which makes it the sixth strongest, deepest hurricane in recorded history. That's back to the, I guess I'd say probably back to the early 1900s. So here we go. We're going to have a great day here in Michigan with lots of sunshine. Storm system off to the west. So you see that and you say, okay, well, here we go. Here come the clouds. But remember, that's going to kind of translate southward. You don't even see Hurricane Melissa on this screen, but I figured I'd just show it to you. Look at, stare at the symmetrical nature. It's just almost a perfect circle. This is a perfect meteorological engine right now with winds sustained at 180 miles an hour and gusts over 200 miles an hour at this time. So, and it does not affect any of the U.S. really directly. In fact, it doesn't even really make that much of an impact on our day-to-day weather, which oftentimes hurricanes do. So let's look at the upper airflow. And the first thing that I want you to notice is that we do not really have any sustained cold still, extreme cold for this time of the year, still showing up in any of the weather data. So we continue to be mostly warmer than normal, but very slightly. So here's the upper airflow. There you can see Hurricane Melissa at the bottom right of the screen. That will be picked up by a storm system, the storm system that's forming over the eastern U.S. So let's concentrate on our weather. The storm system forms, it drops down into the deep south, and then it swings up toward Pennsylvania and New York, with Michigan just on the back side of it for Friday. Moves on out, and as we go into next week, I was looking for a cool down. It's still there, but it's quick. It's Monday, it's Tuesday of next week, and then note that the atmosphere rebounds in warmth. Now we're out to November 7th, the next storm system, so a fairly dry forecast, and for this time of the year, a fairly mild forecast. Here's the radar forecast over the next couple of days, and it's dry. This is today, no problems whatsoever. This is tomorrow, should be dry as well. And as we go into Thursday, you see the very back edge of that storm system into the southeast corner of our state, but really pretty minimal. Let's pick it up with the European model. This is a global model, so it handles things out farther into the future a little bit more accurately. See what it says for Thursday into Friday. So this is Thursday morning into early afternoon. Says some showers, the Detroit area, maybe not even Oakland County, not Flint now, not Jackson or Lansing. Ann Arbor, you're on the really close edge of it. You might not have anything at all. This is Thursday evening, and then as we go to Friday morning, we get it focuses back to the west to some spotty lake effect showers. This is Friday afternoon and evening, trick or treat time. So a rain shower possible, Traverse City, Benzie County, Manistee County, Ludington, Cadillac. That's about it. Maybe the far southwest corner, but that's about it. And as we go into the weekend, this is Saturday afternoon. Really no storm systems on track. Our next cold front comes through on Monday, but like I said, we get a northwest wind for about 1 or 2 days, and then by Wednesday, we're we're already back to a southwesterly wind. I just wanted to show you this. This is the 6-hour precipitation forecast for trick-or-treat time on Friday. Hey, let's say hi to some folks. Good morning, Tom Ramsey, Connie Steiner, Larry Pusker, Janet McClintock. Good morning. Tony Crino, Eric Tonen, and Xander Belson. Good morning from Nashville. I've never been to Nashville, Michigan. Should I go there? What do you do in Nashville? So this is Friday afternoon and evening. Traverse City to Cadillac to Frankfort, Manistee, Ludington, Big Rapids. That represents 1/100th to 5/100ths of an inch of rain. So not very much at all. And as we look at the weekend, this is Saturday morning. This is Saturday afternoon, dry. This is Sunday morning into early afternoon and early afternoon into evening. So it looks like we got a dry weekend coming up. Temperature is going to be pretty steady in the afternoon into the mid-50s, low to mid-50s will be very common over the next week or so. 55-ish today in a lot of places, 53-ish tomorrow. Thursday, clouds in the far southeast, so you're held in the upper 40s, but otherwise low 50s. And then maybe a little bit of a cool down behind that storm system. Highs 45 to 52-ish on Friday. Saturday, maybe high temperatures only in the 40s, and Sunday too. So it will be chilly. And then here's November 4th, and then we start to shake the chill already. November 5th, November 6th, maybe coming back to 16. A lot of stuff is starting to show this. November 7th, maybe in the 60s. November 8th, Saturday, November 8th, maybe 60. November 10th, November 11th. So again, my thesis that we do not have any sustained extreme cold coming up. Certainly the mornings, if you only have highs in the mid-50s, your mornings drop down to 35. If you have a highs only in the 40s, your mornings drop down into the upper 20s under clear skies. We will have some of that in the next week. So your mornings, you might do your first window scraping one of these mornings early next week, Monday or Tuesday. But in general, it's not like we see the pattern change and here's the first taste of winter. Still continuing to be very warm, and that is one thing that happens with warmer than increasingly warmer oceans around the globe. It's hard to mount a big blob of cold air. It will happen, but will it be something cold that we compare to, say, 3 or 4 decades ago? Probably not. There's your weather update from me, Mark Torregrossa, and MLive. Have yourselves a great day. Enjoy the sunshine and find the rake. We'll need it soon. Bye.